The atmosphere was filled with sorrow and silence as family members, close friends, and loved ones gathered to bid a final farewell to Chinese actor Jin Ze. The heartbreaking scene unfolded as his mother, visibly devastated yet trying to remain strong, accompanied her son on his final journey to his resting place. Witnesses described the moment as one of the most emotional parts of the farewell ceremony, leaving many unable to hold back their tears. The passing of Jin Ze has shocked fans across China and around the world. Known for his dedication to acting, warm personality, and promising career, the young actor's sudden departure has left a deep void in the hearts of those who knew him personally and professionally. Social media platforms have been flooded with messages of grief, remembrance, and support for his family during this difficult time. According to those present at the ceremony, Jin Ze's family chose to keep the funeral private, allowing only close relatives and trusted friends to attend. The family's decision was widely respected by fans, many of whom expressed their condolences online rather than attempting to attend in person. Despite the private nature of the ceremony, details about the emotional farewell quickly spread, touching millions who had followed the actor's career. Among the most heartbreaking moments was the sight of Jin Ze's mother standing beside her son's coffin. Witnesses said she remained composed for much of the ceremony, but her eyes revealed the immense pain she was carrying. Those close to the family described her as a loving and devoted mother who had supported Jin Ze throughout his life and career. Throughout the farewell service, family members shared memories of Jin Ze's kindness, determination, and dedication. Friends recalled how he often placed others before himself and worked tirelessly to achieve his dreams. Colleagues from the entertainment industry described him as professional, humble, and respected by everyone who worked alongside him. Many attendees spoke about Jin Ze's journey from an aspiring performer to a recognized actor. His passion for acting was evident from a young age, and he spent years developing his craft. Through persistence and hard work, he gradually built a reputation as a talented artist capable of bringing depth and sincerity to every role he portrayed. As news of his passing spread, fans began revisiting some of his most memorable performances. Online discussions quickly filled with clips, photographs, and personal messages celebrating the impact he had made through his work. Admirers shared stories about how his performances inspired them, helped them through difficult times, or encouraged them to pursue their own dreams. During the ceremony, floral tributes surrounded the venue. White flowers, often associated with remembrance and respect, decorated the area as mourners quietly paid their respects. Each arrangement seemed to carry a message of love, gratitude, and farewell. Several members of the entertainment industry also sent condolence messages. While some attended privately, others chose to express their grief through public statements. Many described Jin Ze as a talented individual whose career still held enormous potential. They spoke not only about his achievements but also about his character, emphasizing the kindness and sincerity that made him beloved among colleagues. For Jin Ze's mother, however, the day was not about public recognition or professional accomplishments. It was about saying goodbye to her son. Those who observed the ceremony noted that she spent much of the time quietly reflecting, occasionally supported by relatives standing beside her. One attendee described a particularly emotional moment when she gently touched the coffin before the final farewell. The gesture, though simple, conveyed the profound bond between a mother and her child. It was a reminder that beyond the headlines and public attention was a family experiencing unimaginable loss. The family's grief was shared by many fans who gathered outside the venue or paid tribute online. Some posted photographs of candles and flowers, while others wrote heartfelt letters expressing gratitude for the joy Jin Ze had brought into their lives. Across social media, hashtags dedicated to remembering the actor quickly gained attention. Messages poured in from different countries, demonstrating the broad reach of his work and influence. Fans from various backgrounds shared a common feeling: sadness that a talented life had ended too soon. Yet amid the grief, there was also appreciation for the legacy he left behind. Many supporters encouraged one another to remember Jin Ze not through sadness alone but through the happiness and inspiration he shared during his lifetime. They highlighted his smile, his dedication to his craft, and the positive energy he brought to those around him. As the farewell ceremony continued, prayers and words of remembrance echoed softly throughout the venue. Family members reflected on cherished memories, from childhood moments to significant milestones in his career. These stories painted a portrait of a young man who remained grounded despite growing success. Friends recalled how Jin Ze often expressed gratitude to those who supported him. Whether speaking with colleagues, interacting with fans, or spending time with family, he was known for treating people with kindness and respect. These qualities became recurring themes in the tributes shared after his passing. The emotional weight of the ceremony was evident on the faces of everyone present. Tears flowed freely as mourners struggled to accept the reality of saying goodbye. Yet many also spoke about celebrating the life Jin Ze lived rather than focusing solely on the tragedy of his death. As the service neared its conclusion, attendees participated in a final farewell. Flowers were placed as symbols of love and remembrance. Some bowed their heads in silent prayer, while others stood quietly reflecting on the memories they shared with him. When the time came for the final procession, Jin Ze's mother once again became the focus of many hearts. Though visibly overwhelmed by grief, she maintained remarkable composure. Family members stayed close, offering comfort and support as she accompanied her son to his final resting place. Witnesses described the moment as profoundly moving. The quiet dignity she displayed amid such immense sorrow touched everyone present. It served as a reminder of the strength often required during life's most painful moments. In the days following the funeral, tributes continued to appear across social media and entertainment platforms. Fans organized memorial projects, shared favorite scenes from his performances, and posted messages honoring his memory. The overwhelming response demonstrated the lasting impression he had made on countless people. Industry observers noted that while Jin Ze's career was still evolving, he had already established himself as a respected figure. His commitment to excellence and genuine personality earned him admiration both on and off screen. Many believe his work will continue to inspire audiences for years to come. For his family, however, the journey of grief is only beginning. Losing a loved one is never easy, and the pain of such a loss can linger for a lifetime. Yet they are surrounded by the support of friends, colleagues,